And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Inside the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He stiff arms it. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CeeDee, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made 2 trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you've got to get together. You've got to talk to each other. Make sure you stay tight, stay focused as a team. Yeah, it's a quick
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Looking for a bounce back, had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 4 receivers in the formation here for a 3rd and 10. To throw now, here's Love. And Watson has it, right side. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Let's go. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
So the Cowboys now bringing the offense out there to go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But
now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game. Something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Prescott to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. They'll try and throw for it. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What about that?
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Here's Love. Eluding the pressure. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the
under pressure again, and down he goes again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right?
Oh, he fakes the spike. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Pass interference.
Let's check in with our referee. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing?
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Man, that's a 3rd fumble for him now in this ball game. And you know the old saying, CD, once is a fluke, twice a coincidence, 3 times becoming a pattern.
3 times is...
He's got a man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Now Prescott. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Let's go now.
Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Shutting defenders at the 15. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that's going to be caught. How about that one? They fake the spike, and it winds up a touchdown. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to the... as they have been porous all game long. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Love going to... lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Love now. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return will stop right around the 25. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more...
And got his man complete. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Milton completes this one to Pickens. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Milton now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, 1 behind the all-time record of 5. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Now Milton. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. How about that when they fake the spike? And it winds up a touchdown. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Go. Set.
Throwing. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Into space at the 45. And down right around the 37. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point from McManus is good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes the spike. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. How about that one? They fake the spike. And it winds up a touchdown. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Here's Milton. Steps away. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Here we go.
Lamb will go in motion. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. They'll see about converting this third. And oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Now receiver in motion left. They're going to keep it on the ground. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Pickens going in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, a 23-yard run. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one.
There he goes, right side. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Okay, ready?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Operating from the gun. Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the...
Oh, he fakes a spike. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that'll be caught. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let...
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught. How about that when they fake the spike, and it winds up a touchdown. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half, Love. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. CD Lamb, 68 yards. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that's going to be caught. How about that when they fake the spike? And it winds up a touchdown. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game. Until today, that had never been done in NFL history. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Oh, he fakes the spike. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. George Pickens, 35 yards. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that's going to be caught. How about that one? They fake the spike. And it winds up a touchdown. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
And that flag accepted. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
Play action this time with Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this underneath. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again, and he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. George Pickens finding the end zone yet again. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. And they'll accept that penalty. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. Love. Being chased out left.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first.
Ready. Cut. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Come on, set. Cut.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's caught by Sims. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Packers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Defense.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
McManus's point after is good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! What is it?
Oh, he fakes a spike. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go!
Now receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. George Pickens. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. He juked him, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not